We investigate Mercury retrograde. Is it overhyped or simply misunderstood? Find out next on Astroguide, your guide to the infinite cosmos. Mercury is retrograde from March 5th to the 28th, so it's fucking up basically this whole month. There are so many myths about Mercury retrograde out there, and everyone wants to blame their problems on it.
Sorry I couldn't complete the assignment. Mercury's retrograde.
Sorry, forgot your birthday, Mom. Mercury's retrograde. Sorry, forgot you at the airport. Mercury's retrograde.
When it's retrograde, it's all out of whack, which means that everything that it rules feels kind of messed up. I'm here to tell you what Mercury retrograde actually means. First of all, never say it's in retrograde. Retrograde means moving backwards. You wouldn't say it's in backwards. Let's start with what retrograde really means, which is the appearance of moving backwards. It's not actually moving backwards, it's an optical illusion. Mercury is the planet of the mind and communication. It rules logic, movement, commerce, and technology. So if the retrograde is hitting you hard, you might not be thinking straight. The superstitions around Mercury retrograde are well known. People are told not to sign contracts, not to buy huge pieces of technology, and not to plan huge trips. But we should really look at Mercury retrograde as a productive opportunity to slow down, review your past, and think about your direction in life. My tips for any Mercury retrograde are to double check your paperwork, confirm your plans with your friends, and make sure important messages are carefully worded. If you really feel like this Mercury retrograde is affecting you, slow down and ask your friends for outside perspective. Like kombucha, Mercury retrograde is extremely overhyped, so it's important that we get back down to earth when we talk about it. We're digging into the birth chart of Tyler, the Creator. Tyler's got a sun in Pisces, which means he's emotional, sentimental, and likes to work alone. And he's also got a moon in Scorpio, which means he finds comfort in emotional depth, really likes to dig deep into issues, and can see a lot of things that others can't. Tyler's birth chart tells us exactly what we could have gleaned from public discourse. He's not everyone's cup of tea, but if you're into it, delicious. Tyler's Mars is in Gemini. Mars is a planet of action, so depending on where it is in the chart, it tells us what the person's hopes and passions are. Gemini is known as the tortured genius of the zodiac, and you can see that in some of our most famous Geminis, like Kanye West, Lauryn Hill, Rivers Cuomo, Tupac, Biggie. When someone's Mars is in Gemini, it means that they're really passionate about finding the next big thing. You can see that in Tyler because he's a musician, but he's also an illustrator, a designer, a director. Unfortunately, that means that they're trying to do everything at once, and that could lead to being a little scattered. Tyler's Venus is in Aries. Aries is the planet of love and beauty and value. Values not just in terms of money, which it does rule, but also in terms of your morals and what drives you. Aries is a passionate fire sign, known for being that bitch who will start a conversation, who will confront you. Venus and Aries people know what they want and they go for it. They can sometimes seem selfish, but what they really need is a partner who's also action-focused and doesn't play games. Hello, pupils of the planets, and welcome to How to Woo a Pisces 101. I'm here to tell you how to pick up a Pisces and make it last. And you're in luck, because I'm both a Pisces and a hoe. Don't forget, Pisces are super romantic water signs. Water signs crave emotional depth, so skip the small talk and head right into the real talk. Pisces will love that. Do shower them with affection. Pisces are tender and sensitive, so if you have a mean sense of humor, save your roast for the potluck. Do lots of little things that show your affection. Make a cup of coffee without them asking. Make inside jokes that show you were listening. Plug in their phone when you see that it's dying. Do find ways to get past pretense and talk about deeper issues that really matter to you. Don't brag about work. Pisces want to hear about your art and heart. We love that shit. Don't be afraid to share your feelings. If you don't want to dive deep into your emotions, don't date a Pisces. The biggest thing to remember, don't ever diminish their creative endeavors. This is my Jersey finger. Sorry, I busted out the Jersey finger. When I bust out the Jersey finger, I'm serious. Now that you're ready to take it to the next level with your Pisces, here's how to slide into their DMs. When sexting a Pisces, make it romantic, but with a twist. You up for talking about our feelings? If I were rearranging the alphabet, I'd ask your opinion, because that matters to me. Smile, baby, but only if it's a genuine expression of your happiness with no pressure from me. When you're ready to take your Pisces on a date, take them somewhere quiet where you can have long, serious talks about your emotions. Is there anything hornier than that? If you really want to take a chance with a Pisces, all you have to do is let them into your emotional world. Show Pisces how deep your waters go, and they'll jump right in. Congrats! You've hooked yourself a Pisces.